Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and this is an M43 with the 8-inch howitzer. It's the Tier 8 American SPG, and we're located on the west spawn of Westfield. And you can see behind there's an FV304 Bert, the Tier 6 British Arty, and the commander of this M43 is me. Yeah, another of my replays. Happened earlier today. And it was rather funny actually during one part of the battle. I'll point that out to you. I think you'll get a grin out of it. Anyway, battle's about to start. We can see the heat haze coming off the engines. Okay, I'm off into the trees. Meanwhile, the Bert's going up the hill. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'll support the tanks on the hill first, because there's no point in me supporting the mediums who are and the lights who are rushing off down to the southeast corner. I'm going to start hitting some heavies, and I need someone to spot one for me, and the T25-2 is going to have a quick look. Who's going to spot the first one? Oh, there's an ISU 152 there. Okay, I'm dialed in, and round out. Yes, oh, and he pulls back just at the right moment, but I still splash him for 89 hit points. Okay, I've got a 37.97 reload because this crew's a fresh crew without BIA, without any of the extras. I do have Coca-Cola, so that's going to help speed up the reload a little. But until the crew get well and truly trained, it's going to be a difficult one. Got a few more seconds to go before reload's complete. There's an 11.7 meter splash radius on this Arty. Round out. Oh, the T29 pulled back at just the right moment, so he didn't get the full effect of my shell, but he is receiving an awful lot of fire, and yep, he's been finished off. So I picked up all of the rest of his hit points as stun. And there's a KV2. I'm still reloading. They don't want to go over the hill because that KV2 could derp them. But I'm indicating my target, and I've got a few more seconds to go before I shoot. Almost ready, dialed in perfectly, and round out. Direct hit, 278 hit points, and he's wiped out. Okay, right, we've got an E25 who's scurrying away like rats or cockroaches when the lights were turned on. Yes, he's disappearing, but I'm looking towards the south now because we've got a T-3485 engaging our Striv 4257, and he's in a bit of danger there because it looks like he's going to actually get wiped out. Yep, he has been wiped out, but I'm almost reloaded, and I'm going to try and take out that T-3485 if I can. Yep, there he is, and I'm dialed in, round out, even though I can't see him, and I wipe him out. Blind shot kill, takes him out. Okay, I don't know how much in the way of hit points that was, but he was definitely taken out. Okay, so I'm reloading. I'm not relocating in this particular battle. It appears that the enemy Arty is not actually interested in counter battery. Okay, this is a T71DA. Most of our team have actually wiped out the Arty anyway on the enemy team, so in fact they have all been killed, so I don't have to worry about relocating for counter battery. What I do have to worry about is that enemy tank popping down the hill coming towards me. But it appears they've actually turned around and they're now trying to attack our forces around their cap. Now the thing is that it looked like we had this battle in the bag, but that defending SU-152 has done an awful lot to actually turn things around. So I've got to try and equalize, round out. And that's a kill shot. Again, a blind shot, so I don't know how much in the way of hit points I did, but there's a T21 coming in. And he's rather close to me, so I'm hitting the map to let people know I need that dealt with, because I can't hit him from this angle. It's a bit difficult, so I'm having to pull back, because that ridgeline is going to prevent me hitting him directly, but I can just about get a shot into him if he appears from behind those houses. Okay, I'm almost reloaded. I'm ready just in case the T21, and he's been taken out, so don't have to worry about that. There was a tank there. That's it, dialing in on where I think he was. But unfortunately, all of our attackers, except for the Jagd Panther, have been killed. We just lost the E25 on our team to the enemy E25. So I'm looking now for where I think the enemy might be. Yeah, I think if anything, we're going to first spot them around about this area. I'm expecting them to come around the corner. And we're watching, looking for signs of the enemy. And a tree goes down! Oh, somebody knocked a tree down, and you know what happens next? Round out. And I set fire to the E25, and he's gone up in smoke. Yep, I burned him. I burned him to death. Well, teach you a lesson. Never knock down a tree and sit behind it, because somebody is going to punish you for it. If the Arty is watching, the tree police will fight you, and they will get you, and they will probably set you alight. Unfortunately, our T28 is taking fire. And that means there must be an enemy close to him. He's got behind that ridge line at the moment, but I'm pretty sure that one of the enemy tanks is going to turn up very shortly. In fact, I think he's actually being hit from the other side of the valley. Oh, and there's a tank behind him. It's a Centurion. Okay, I've got to dial in on him. Indicating target. Round out. It was a bit prompt, but it was 193 hit points on splash. Landed just behind him to the right. But the unfortunate thing is now got a long reload to wait. So I'm hoping this T28 prototype will be able to withstand an attack by 2 tanks. In the meantime, because I've still got a few seconds to go. In fact, it's about 10 seconds, 13 seconds to go. Okay, that Centurion T-34 are going to get him. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, they've taken him out. So we've just down now to the Burton Me, and I fire around between both tanks, and the splash is enough to take hit points off both of them, but it's not enough to kill them. So I know what's happening next. They're coming this way, and they're intent on getting revenge, and that's all I can do now. I really can't kill both of them, so it's going to be a case of take out which one. And I see that T-71 up on the hill. All I can do really is work out which one's going to get down here first, and I think it's going to be the T-71. The others are closer, but the T-71 is a faster tank, so he's probably likely to get over here pretty quick. Oh, it's the Centurion, fires into me first, and before I can turn around, yep, they got me. And there's the T-71 turning up in the distance. So there's not a lot I could do in that, but let's have a look at the end of battle results. Well, it wasn't so bad, because I actually did pick up a Reaper medal in there. I actually killed 3 enemies on the trot with a single shot apiece. So it wasn't too bad. I picked off the KV-2. I got the ISU 152. And I also picked up the E25 with a single shot apiece. So that was good. The only unfortunate thing was I wasn't able to deal with Centurion and T-34-85. And the rest of the team folded as well, so that was difficult. I did pick up a fighter badge because I managed to get at least 4 kills. I got 4, and I got the arsonist badge for setting fire to the E25 and burning him to death. And on top of that, I picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. I got 17 in that battle. So let's have a look at the team scores. By the way, the win rate was 2637, which is not bad. Pretty good score there. I got the highest damage on both teams, 2,204 hit points, but it wasn't enough to get a high caliber because it wasn't 20% of the enemy hit points. I also got the highest number of kills on my team, and it's the same score as for the T-34-85, who survived the battle. And when it came to base XP, I got the highest amount on my team, 574, but obviously the winning team managed to get a higher XP. I fired 8 rounds, I got 3 direct hits, 3 penetrations, 6 splash, did damage of 2,204 hit points, all at more than 300 meters. I received 2 hits and 2 penetrations, and that was enough to finish me off. And I was damaged 8 vehicles and killed 4. I also did 1,524 hit points of stun assistance off 6 stuns. On a premium account, I earned 36,281 credits, and I also received a reward for the mission completion. That's another 10,000 credits, bringing my total to 46,281. And after repair and ammunition resupply, I was left with 22,065 credits. I received 861 XP, but I also got a reward for completion of a mission. That's another 431, so I took away 1,292 altogether. But at least that's a reasonable score. So the answer again is don't knock down trees, because if you do knock a tree down, somebody's going to be watching, and if they are watching, they will take you out. So I'm sure that E25 driver will take that to heart next time he goes into the trees. Don't knock anything down just because you think it will provide you with good cover. It's not a good idea. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this replay. If you did, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in our next video.